episode of Momo Makes. I'm your girl Momo. I do DIYs, upcycles, and sewing projects. So welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a simple but stunning wrap dress from only 1 yard of fabric. I got this fabric from Moods Fabric on my last trip. If you haven't watched this video, I'm going to link it right here so you can go check it out. So this fabric is a nautical fabric. It has a light stretch to it, and I only got like 1 yard of it. It's 60 inches wide, and I'm gonna drape it on myself, and then I'm gonna make a wrap dress out of it. So stick around and keep on watching. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and let's get right into it. The width of the fabric is 60 inches. So when I bought this fabric, I made sure that it wrapped around my body, and I checked it before I bought it in the store. Since I'm kind of short, I'm 5'4", the length of the skirt that I need is not that much. So the 36 inches is gonna work, and I'm gonna make sure that I still keep some fabric for the belt. So I'm gonna fold away about 8 inches of the fabric from the top. I will cut this off later to make the belt. I'm going to mark the overlap of the skirt. For this, I'm going to drape the fabric around my body. The bottom layer will come across the opposite leg. I'm going to pin it to the trousers that I'm wearing right now. I'm going to bring the other end of the skirt around myself and overlap it. Pin this in place as well. To make the darts on the back, I'm going to roughly pinch the excess fabric and pin it in place. It doesn't have to be exact, because once I bring it to my cutting board, I'm going to measure out the distances between the darts and the exact placements of the darts, so this is fine. The point where the edges overlap is going to be the location of the front darts. I'm going to pin this in. Join to the skirt. The belt will extend forward from each overlap point, and I'll make a slit to pass the belt from the inside layer. Imagine the orange here is the inside layer. The end of the belt that is joined within the inside layer will come out of the slit in the belt. This will wrap around behind the body and come to the other side and be tied into a knot. Now the problem is that if the belt is the same size all around, how long should be the slit? Because the slit has to be slightly bigger, right? For this, we will add 1 inch of adjustment to the width of the belt only in the front, like so. Let's start with the cutting. I'm using the pink lame as the underlining of the open edge of the skirt, just to give it some interest. When the skirt moves, you can see the pink lining in the inside. As a first step, I've measured and marked the dart positions onto both the front and the back of the skirt, and I've separated out the folded pieces for the belt. Next, I'm going to cut out a 6-inch strip of lame with my rotary cutter, and the black and white stripes as the edge binding. I think at this point, the black and white striped edge binding is becoming my signature, and I absolutely love it. I'm using this striped fabric as the underlining of the belt. So I'm going to lay the belt over and cut out different pieces. Next, I'm going to cut out the 2-inch white strips for the edge binding. I'm going to take 1 strip of the belt for the front portion, which is going to be wider. Then I'm roughly going to measure the rest of the belt about like ½ an inch smaller, 20% smaller in width than the front portion. The thinner width belt will be on the inside layer, and it will come through the slit in the front. that's it for the cutting. Let's start assembling the skirt. First of all, I'm going to sew all of the darts front and back. Now I'm going to sew the lame underlining. I will sew it lengthwise, and then I'll make a sharp corner for the bottom edge and add the striped binding all around the bottom of the skirt. Let me give you on the visual on how the front piece of the belt is going to look like. The thick belt portion in the front will start from the bottom overlap point and will extend outward. I'm going to join the wide piece to the side piece and make a slit for the thinner part of the belt to go through. But first, let me show you an explanation of how the double slit to pass through the smaller belt will be made. So remember that the wider part of the belt is only going to be in the front of the skirt. For this, we are going to cut out about 4 inches of the wider piece, and we're going to mark how wide the opening should be. So we're going to line up the short belt piece and mark the width. Now we're going to unfold the 2 pieces and we're going to line them up. To make the double slit, sew the front edges in towards the marking and between the 2 marks like so. Now when you unfold it, you will have 2 slit openings side by side. Fold back the seams and top stitch, and your double slit is ready. Let's see it in action. I lined up the thinner belt piece and the wider piece and then made the markings. There's about 20% difference, and that's what we're aiming for. I'm cutting out 4-inch wide piece from the wider belt piece, and here I'm sewing the 2 pieces, leaving 2 gaps the width of the thinner belt piece. I'm now going to flatten the seams and do the top stitch. This will secure the 2 slits and prevent frayed edges. I am now adding some stay stitches on top of the belt at both ends of the slit so it maintains the shape when it's worn. The part of the belt that is going to be joined to the front of the skirt is now done. We're going to sew the thinner piece that will join the back of the skirt now. For this, I'm going to sew the thinner belt piece to the wider piece where I made the slit. Now I'm going to mark the position of the overlap and where the slit should fall on the skirt. Since the top of the belt is all one level, the wider belt piece will be cut deeper into the front of the skirt. Here I'm marking that position. Next, I'm going to line up the belt pieces to the skirt and pin them in place. I'm going to cut out the front piece where the wider belt will sit. The belt will now be sewn to the skirt. Here's a visual on how to make the loose end of the belt. For the piece that will extend from the white front piece, you will flip out the piece, close the 3 edges, and flip it back in. And the same process will be repeated for the other side of the belt. Once this is done, I will do a top stitch all around to complete the belt. I'm also adding a top stitch to the entire belt in like vertical stripes to make it look nice. The simple 1-yard wrap skirt is now ready, and this skirt can be styled in many different ways. I'm presenting 2 looks in this video. Look 1 is all about business. I'm pairing the skirt with this button down, a shrimp brooch to keep up with the nautical theme, and mid-heel paragamos. Look 2 is a casual summer look. The skirt is paired with a breezy white cotton top, chunky platform sport sandals, a hat, and a fun summer tote. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments which look did you like. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you in the next one. And before you go, I want you to check out the wood fabrics video. It's right here. Bye!